Hello, everyone. Good evening. And I'm back again to you, coming to you live from Toronto, Canada. Hello, hello. Welcome to my page. Thank you for watching and thank you for being here. Or if you're going to watch it later, thank you so much. And if I could ask you a favor when you watch this, if you're watching live, please put a comment that you are watching live or just say replay if you're gonna watch it in the replay. So here I'm back again for our 90-day positive mental attitude challenge. So I started yesterday and today is Tuesday, my second day. And our topic for today, for those who are watching again, say hello, hello. And again, for those who are just tuning in, if you didn't watch my live yesterday, this is the second day, as I said, for that positive mental attitude. This is a 90-day challenge that I'm going to be doing. So you'll be seeing me here for 3 months talking about positive mental attitude, several different topics each day. And as I mentioned yesterday, I wanted to be a little bit interactive, not just me talking and you listening, or I would give you a little bit of a what do you call this? Something to do, like an exercise. For the first one is please comment if you're watching live or if you're watching on a replay, or and also let me know where you're coming from, because this actually, we are on the internet as we all know, and this go live can reach you wherever you are, like Philippines. I mentioned Philippines because that's where I came from. By the way, for those who are new to my page, I'm originally from the Philippines. I came here to Canada 20 years ago, and I'm enjoying every minute of my stay here in Toronto, Canada. And I'm also a telecommunications engineer by profession, and a very a very what do you call this? See, I'm losing it. A very active or very active digital business owner. Um, so today, as I said, day two of our mindset attitude challenge. Our topic for today is, the law of attraction and attitude, how it relates to your attitude. Yesterday I did talk about attraction, attitude, I mean, not attraction, sorry, attitude. Why is it so important, your attitude? I define attitude, what it is, and how it relates to the outcome or the result of our actions. When you are in a positive mode, or if you're in a negative mode, or feeling so pessimistic, actually the result, because your action will be related to your attitude, it comes out to be negative too. So if you're looking at a challenge as an obstacle, then it will be harder for you. But if you're looking at it as an opportunity to learn, that it will be um, a little bit, it will be easier for you to conquer the challenge. So today it will be how the attraction, how this attitude is related to the situation that you are attracting. Like, for example, if you are in a positive mode, or you're talking about I'm gonna be successful in whatever you wanted to do, or you're visualizing already that you are winning something, for example, or achieving a goal, then that's what's gonna happen. But if you happen to be on the opposite side, like you're thinking, oh, I'm gonna fail this challenge, or I'm not gonna be able to finish this run, or I'm not gonna be able to, or I'm gonna fall skiing. So that's a no-no. Don't think about it, because definitely you will actually, I mean, maybe it's not 100%, but it could attract that situation to you, like that negative thing. I remember when I started skiing, now I remember, I keep on looking at the tree and I keep on saying to myself, I'm gonna hit it again, I'm gonna hit it again. Wouldn't you know, I've been hitting the tree over and over. Poor tree. I think I destroyed that little tree. because I keep on going there, because I think I'm looking at it and I'm always thinking that I'm gonna hit it. So that's how it is. When your mind is so powerful, whatever you visualize, you attract. So I keep on telling that to all whoever I talk to. Like for example, I'm talking to somebody and then they started, there's a situation in front of us and then the first word comes out from their mouth is negative. I would always say, you have to stop doing that. I keep on saying it and say that, rephrase that negative words that you're saying at the beginning, because what you once you say it, now it's on your mind already, and it's actually, your mind is so powerful and it will attract that negative thing. So that's the relationship of your attitude and the law of attraction. So experience wise, I did it. I actually, I when I did my half marathon just in October, and I was already thinking at the beginning, we all have this, something in our, there's a voice behind us that keeps on saying, no, you're not gonna make it. But then, you know what, you got to be more powerful than that. You got to overcome that voice in your head and tell yourself that you can do it, that you can do it. Visualize it, because when I get into that, my first half marathon, I did my 5, I did my 10, but I push it when I'm training to my half marathon, because I think within the year, from the 10K, the first 10K, and I'm not an athlete really. So that's what my husband keeps on telling me, Phil, that you're not an athlete, you don't push it, because it's different story, especially with my age. But you know what? I wanted to achieve that. I wanted to finish it. I started training on it. So I said, even though I twisted my ankle, I have a lot of blister, I said to myself, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it. So the moment I stepped on that race, on that marathon, I'm already seeing myself crossing that line, crossing the finish line. And I don't really care how I'm going to do it, even if I'm going to be crawling to the end of the line. I want to see myself cross that red line. So from the moment I start my running, I did it. And I just one step at a time, one step at a time. And after 3 hours, I'm on the finish line. And that's it. When you visualize it, it's going to happen. And looking back even now, I was thinking, how did I remember when I stepped out of the race, when I started the race and I'm moving slowly, slowly and step by, I remember parts of it. And you know what? It just happened because I visualized myself. I saw myself crossing that finish line. And I think that's how it is. Even in the simple things that we're doing in our life, we always um, have to start. For example, if we need to call, if we have to say something, if we wanted to say something, if we are in a situation, whatever it is, it depends on how you see it, uh, the way you say something about it, you phrase it in a positive way, you will be attracting the positive result, because that's your attitude. Actually, the attitude is how you see things. That's how I defined it yesterday. So now, if your attitude is, even in the worst, there are people there. I've met a lot of people, which is, I'm amazed how they see the positive in every worst scenario. And that's what we should be, because you know what, just looking at it and replacing whatever you wanted to say about that worst scenario into a positive one, you attract the positive one, the positive result. And that's how it is. So, and also when you, for example, another thing that you have to incorporate with your visualization when you're trying to think about being successful on anything, race or whatever, or just a game. Like for example, if competitive or non-competitive, sport, whatever, you gotta incorporate the action. You don't just visualize and and you don't do nothing. You have to visualize. But the good thing about this is when you're visualizing uh, it as a win or as a positive way, you actually start empowering yourself, and it gives you this strength to take the step towards your goal. I think that's how it is, because when I did my visualization about that marathon that I'm talking about, I keep on telling myself, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. And you know what? Even up to the night before of the marathon, I'm thinking maybe I'm going to quit in the middle or whatever. I thought about it, I thought about it, but I tried to fight it. And at the moment when I stepped there, I said to myself, I'm going to win it. I'm going to finish it. Doesn't matter how long it takes me. It doesn't matter if I'm crawling to the end. And I did. I'm not crawling. I'm still running when I get to the end. And I think I'm thinking I can do a full marathon after I finish the run. This is funny. And but there's so many things that's gonna be happening because I'm trying to heal my twisted ankle now because it got worse. It affected my knee. But you know what? I'm not thinking about the negative thing. I'm still working on it and trying to heal it completely. And I'm gonna go still. I'm gonna run again. Eventually, I'm gonna run again, but I'm gonna be wiser this time, not to push or not to, make it worse. Anyway, that's it for now. I hope you got something. And by the way, oh, before I end it up, I just I said I want this to be interactive, so I have to give you a little bit of an exercise. So the exercise is, think about something that you want to be successful, you want to do this week, anything, simple thing or your goal. If you decided to, for example, you're a business owner like me, and you realizes that you cannot, you you realizes that it's hard for you to go out of your comfort zone. I'm sorry because my headset just died on me. And you want something like this, like go live and talk about something. um, Maybe that's your goal for this or maybe for next week. But visualize yourself that you're doing it already, and then that you are very successful and you have a lot of followers watching you, saying hello and saying that yeah, they're watching you and so on and so forth, and that's it. And while you visualize it, it will give you this strength to do it, to just. And also when you're visualizing it, incorporate everything, close your eyes, imagine everything, the sounds, the emotion, the feeling of you achieving it. Because, like for example, if you're gonna, like what I said earlier, when I visualize myself finishing the marathon, I actually am seeing myself crossing the finish line. So that's how it is. You have to feel it. Do it. As an exercise. Just do it. Whatever you are thinking right now, maybe for just even for today, for tonight, what you wanted to do, what you wanted to accomplish, or for this week, something that you set for as a goal, and it's kind of, it's holding you up to doing it. Something is like stopping you or thinking that you might, just visualize it that you already did it, and you can feel it, and that you are already successful, and that's it. And try to do it, and you'll realize that actually it gives you this energy, or this what it calls it, it empowers you to take steps toward those goals. And I hope that makes sense. And thank you again for those who are watching. And then for those who's gonna watch in the replay, just let me know, and so I can shout out to you, and I can say hello again too. And I'll see you again tomorrow. Tomorrow it will be another topic about this positive mental attitude, and we're still dealing with the attitude for the whole week. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye for now.